In Luke 11:34, Jesus said that the light of the body is the eye. If the light is good, the whole body will be filled with light. If the light is bad or evil, the whole body will be filled with darkness. You know, we're told that we have 5 senses by which information enters into our mind. We have touch, taste, smell, hearing, but the strongest of these is sight. That is, the eye gate is the means by which most information enters into our minds. Because the Bible makes an association between what's in our heart and what's come into our minds, we have to be very careful at what we're looking at. About 4,000 years ago, a man by the name of Job said that he made a covenant with his eyes so that he wouldn't look at another woman. The idea was that he knew that what he looked at would create a longing within his heart, and so he wanted to guard himself from looking at things that he shouldn't look at. I think it's important that we make covenants with our eyes, that we realize that there are certain things that will draw our attention away from the Lord and cause us to fall in love with the things that we really should be avoiding. But there's another way to make a covenant with our eyes. We can actually decide that we want to look at things that will help us grow in the Lord. The psalmist put it this way. He said, I will look up. In other words, I'm going to look at the things that are going to draw me to the Lord. One of the most important things that we can look at in order to be drawn closer to the Lord is His Word. A simple application of that might be just having daily devotions. I'm going to use my eyes as servants of my body in order to help me grow in my relationship with Jesus. Paul said this. He said that you used to use your members, for example, your hands, your feet, your eyes, as instruments to sin. But now that you're a believer, now that you've been born again, now that you're following Jesus, you should use those same members as instruments of righteousness. Why don't you join me in devoting your mornings to time with the Lord? And instead of having sort of a sporadic, haphazard devotion where you're picking a verse here or a chapter there, why not systematically go through a book of the Bible? Each morning when you wake up, crack open the page, grab a coffee, and just read through the text. Throughout the day, you can think back of what you read. You can pray through the things that were important to you or the ways that God spoke to you, and watch how you grow. Remember, the light of the body is the eye. If the eye's good, your whole body, your whole life will be positively affected by it. God bless you.